Hi, once again, everybody. Thank you to anyone that bothers join in on this live chat. The reason why I am making a part 2 to my stream from last night is because there have been some updates on the whole Jackie Aina and Petty Paige situation. The biggest being that Jackie Aina removed her video that started this whole mess. I'm going to be talking about that, but I'm also going to be talking about Jackie's initial claims on the so-called damage that Petty Paige unleashed on her with her amount of followers and just the kind of nonsense that took place when this whole drama began a year ago in March. I do have some information I need to amend on my part, just because I've only been subscribed to Petty Paige for maybe like a few months, and I believe it's at the end of last year. And so I misunderstood. I guess I got her confused with another YouTuber. I had initially thought she had been in the YouTube game for at least 2 years, since at least 2016. She actually only started in 2017. And her Jackie Aina video that started Jackie's wrath towards her was very early in her YouTube career. And this is especially important when I bring up some other things that I'm going to get into in just a little bit. Okay? So, just to recap from my initial thoughts last night. The whole situation with Jackie and with Paige didn't feel quite right to me. The fact that Jackie would make a video without any kind of evidence to back up her claims and just sending her horde of fans to attack Paige so ruthlessly like that, and then now for her to take down her video so quickly afterwards, it shows me that she did not intend to start this conversation just to get it over with. She clearly had some sort of grudge against Paige. And Jackie is definitely not the person that's, the bigger one in this whole situation. She started the fire and she only made it burn hot. So let's get into the old info, because I'm not sure how many of Jackie's followers are really familiar with the whole situation. They just kind of heard Jackie's little story time video and, immediately took her word for it. They were just like, oh yeah. And then when Jackie posted the thumbnail of Paige's video, everyone immediately went in on her to go attack. But let's look at the facts. We're going to go back in time to a year ago in March 2017. Here's the facts on that, guys. At the time, Paige had only been a YouTuber for about 2 weeks when she made that video about Jackie. We'll just give her, we'll say what she's been active for like a month as a YouTube creator, not as just a casual viewer. As a YouTube creator, she had only been active for 2 weeks, we'll say a month, but in her words, when she did her response video to Jackie initially taking down her video, it was only 2 weeks. At that time, when her video was taken down, it only had 35,000 views, and Paige's audience was only at 6.5 thousand subscribers. Jackie at that point had been at 1.3 million. Now, are you telling me that this video with 35,000 views, who tagged Jackie Aina in the tags, because first of all, it was a new channel. She was trying to gain traction in the YouTube community, and she wanted Jackie to see it, not to spite her, because the whole video was actually very lovingly made. Another thing I'm going to get into in a minute. but she did it to start an actual conversation. Here's a little refresher. The video that Paige made a response to was Jackie responding to some hate that she got on a Sephora video that she did, a little haul of products that she bought. In the link, actually in the description box, she posted several links of the products that she had bought and used. They were all affiliated links. She got a lot of flack because she didn't outright say in the video that they were affiliated links, that if you bought those things through those links, that she would get paid. And so it really upset some people. Jackie's whole response to the thing was just, it's you as the consumer, you have to read the fine print. I don't have to say in every video, oh, hey, I'm getting paid for this. Hey, this is going to help me financially, blah, blah, blah. If you want to buy these products, you need to read the full description. Paige did a rebuttal video on that. And the funny thing to me is that in Jackie's latest storytime video that she now took down, she comes across like Paige's original video was made with malice. She did it with an intent to ruin her career. She was coming for her wig, trying to snatch it, trying to knock down her credibility as a creator, and that her thumbnail, painted her as this money-hungry person. Just like with any other kind of drama channel, Paige, of course, over-exaggerates in the thumbnail. It's a little bit clickbaity. Welcome to YouTube. They're gossip channels. What do you want? If you want reporting that's going to be, only just the basic headline, there are plenty of other YouTube channels for that. But for gossip channels, they're going to go full over-exaggeration. If you have stayed just a minute into the video, or even 2 minutes into the video, you would clearly see that she was not painting Jackie to be that way whatsoever. It was to get attention to her channel, because again, only been active for 2 weeks at that point. Of course she's going to use the old YouTube tricks because she's just starting out as a user. Like, hello? And are you honestly telling me that a video that only had 35,000 views at the time really did that much damage to you, Jackie? Or did it just damage your ego? Let's be real about that one. Now, let's get into Paige's video. Paige does a quick recap on who Jackie Aina is as a creator. She then goes on to say quite a few times in her video that she likes Jackie. She's followed Jackie for years. She admires what Jackie does, but she has a differing opinion on how she should handle affiliate codes. She personally felt that since, other YouTubers during that time were having some scandals regarding, affiliate codes and sponsorships and not being 100% real with the products that they were endorsing, that the influencers should at least be honest for what kind of products they are getting paid to talk about. And I think that that makes sense. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Elliott. Thank you for joining. And thank you to the rest of you guys that are joining me right now. I apologize for my bare face. You can probably, I'm not a beauty guru, so this lipstick is going to have to be, my glam for the night. I don't really care. By the way, funnily enough, in my last stream, since it happened just kind of spur of the moment, I didn't really take notes. I didn't really have, a lot of key points. I just kind of talked in a circle, and I did address some points, but this whole stream is going to be me adding on to points that I started on last night and then adding on new ones and just trying to give you the full picture of all of this. Okay. So back to Paige's video. Now, a lot of the methods that Paige suggested was actually very well thought out, I felt. And she definitely had a really well-rounded rebuttal for Jackie's initial, responses in the video. Like, for instance, Jackie claims that with the whole affiliate codes, the affiliate links rather, it's just akin to when you go shopping for a car. You know that when you go into a car dealership, that your car salesman is going to get a cut of whatever car he sells to you. Are you going to act appalled when you do that? Paige, in turn, said, when we as average viewers come onto a YouTube video, we're not expecting to be sold to. We go to influencers because we want to hear their opinion, we want to see swatches, and we want to rely on their thoughts on a product, not to get swindled into buying something just because they're going to get a cut. Think back to Nikki Tutorials when she was endorsing products that actually weren't all that great, or when her own palette came out with Too Faced and she didn't, give you the true tea on how pigmented those shades actually weren't. Anybody remember that? Those kinds of situations. So it makes sense. My own opinion on that is that it depends on the creator. I have seen plenty of YouTubers that will be right up front with you to say that this video is sponsored, that if you use the links that are listed down below, they get a cut. I have also seen just as many YouTubers do the exact opposite. They will not mention that it's a sponsored video. They will not mention that these links are affiliated in the video, but they will most certainly say it in the description. The thing is, how many YouTube viewers actually read the description anymore? It's been an ongoing little thing that we don't read the descriptions. Everybody has been saying that since like 2011 onward, maybe even earlier than that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The whole point is that this is where the initial beef between Jackie and Paige started. Honestly, Jackie says that she saw the video, and Jackie said that after Paige released her video, she incessantly tagged her all over Twitter, and she was trying to get a rise out of her. Paige clarified that since she had just only started being a creator, she tagged Jackie for integrity, because how is she going to talk smack about a YouTuber and then not at her? Not call her attention to say, hey, I talked about you. What do you think about what I have to say? Let's try to engage in a dialogue. Tell me what you think. Can you at least see it from your viewer's perspective rather than just you as an influencer? And, I honestly can't believe that Jackie could wholeheartedly say that Paige's entire video was made from malice. I'm going to read you a quote that Paige put near the end of her video just to reaffirm that she appreciated who Jackie was. Here we go. And because you know your impact, because you know your strength, because you know how important it is for you as a dark-skinned Black woman to have the kind of exposure and the kind of fan base that you have, you post what shades and what colors of products it is that you use. And I think that's dope. Before that, she also mentioned that she appreciated Jackie because she was swatching shades that she, as a fellow dark-skinned Black woman, didn't really have ready access to on the internet. And she, lovingly, she's like, bitch, for girls like me, like that kind of thing. Not like bitch to diss her. If you're like a sassy person just like me, I go up to my friends, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Not every single time you use bitch, it's meant as a derogatory term. But I guess to Jackie, I guess it was. I guess she doesn't have friends that she just pops the tea with and talks to like that, apparently. Anyway, so back on to this. I am now going to go into the whole Twitter thread. Please ignore that. The whole Twitter thread where Jackie kind of talks about the situation. Interesting. I can't talk. Funny enough, because I can't say the word right now, Jackie said initially that Paige had blocked her on Twitter. So they couldn't really engage with each other when this whole mess was going on. That is a flat out lie. Reason being, Paige added at her. You know, when one of Paige's followers asked Jackie a question and tagged Paige in the post too so they could both talk about it, Jackie only responded to the fan. She didn't respond to Paige at all. Even when Paige had her video brought back up, she was sending messages to Jackie. Did Jackie respond? No. Now, could Paige have blocked Jackie afterwards? Absolutely. But for the context of this whole thing, with the timeline that Jackie tried to set it up, I'm saying that's absolutely bullshit. Now let's get into what exactly it was that went down, just to refresh y'all's memory, okay? Let's see. Here's what the fan said. At Jackie Aina, your work, she was not claiming your work as her own. It was a reply to your first video discussing affiliate links. She didn't bash you or anything like that. Jackie Aina says, copyright law is copyright law. There are plenty of channels who talk about me in their videos without actually using my videos. Paige also mentioned that she tried to find videos like that and found 0. Guess how many of those Jackie tried to claim copyright claims on? 0. Fan replies, on YouTube, that's fair usage, which I'm sure you know, where you can use clips from other YouTubers' videos, and as long as it's transformative. Jackie Aina replies, I work hard on my content, and it's nice to be able to watch 100%, actually to be able to own 100% everything that I create. When you use someone else's work, you have to ask first. As I'm sure many of us are aware, especially with the H3 situation, no. And if you try to twist that copyright law, people are going to call you out on it. We ain't going to sit quiet no more. Sorry. All right. Fan replies again to Jackie saying, I appreciate your reply to my question. However, you may not agree with me. I did not see anything in Paige's video. Oh, it just looped. I read the thread backwards. I apologize. But it's also just because of the way that it's posted on here. This is an old Twitter thread from like last year. I'm reading it from other videos, so some of them are probably out of order. My apologies. Let's see. But in this specific instance and scenario, unfortunately, I can't really see it from your point of view or really agree with it. Now, Jackie started to throw some massive shade. Let me see if I can find where that went. So, here's Jackie's part. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This person just snitched on themselves, claiming that their video was purposely taken down before payway, so there was her motive. Okay, her again, I can't talk, I'm sorry. Her motive for tagging Jackie to get more views to come to her video to, you know, make that money. Again, Paige has only been a YouTuber for 2 weeks at this point. She already stated that the reason why she tagged Jackie was to not be, to not be a snake, to show she had some integrity, to let Jackie at least respond to her video, you know. She tagged and mentioned me in the video every other week, and when she did not get the attention she wanted the first 3 times, I'm like, okay, girl. I already went over that point. You cannot legally use someone else's content in your videos and call that fair use in the US. You can, however, recreate, aka copy it. Let's real quick talk about fair usage and what that means for YouTube, as there are a lot of misconceptions and myths. Again, citing the H3 case, it becomes transformative. You know, Paige is like a reactive channel. You know, Jackie said in her original Get Ready With Me video that Paige basically used Jackie's whole video and responded to every other sentence. That's how she phrased it. That is, in fact, not the case. Paige took certain sections from Jackie's video and responded to those, offered different solutions to what Jackie was saying, and just debunked some of her ideas. That's not taking the entire video and reacting to it like the general trash that are other reaction channels that just sit there and just go, oh, that's funny. Because they're not actually engaging in a dialogue. They're not using, other people's videos as transformative material, and they're not using that to steal views away from the original video. Jackie misconstrued this whole thing because she confused her damn self. That's all I can say for that part. We're going to keep on going. YouTube is not checking for me like Philip DeFranco or Casey Neistat. They wouldn't rally with me to bully a small channel to delete a vid. That was Jackie that said that. That was Jackie Aina that said that shit. Paige mentions that in a live stream she did that she had when her video was initially taken down, she was saying that, she felt like YouTube was kind of bullying her. She was getting bullied by this bigger channel. 1 million subs versus 5,000. Who do you think is going to win, guys? Actually, Paige won that one. You cannot legally use someone else's content, music, videos, likeness in your videos without their permission, period. False, Jackie. That was Jackie's tweet again, just to make that clear. YouTube would not honor a copyright claim if it's false. I could actually legally lose my channel for making false copyright claims. Okay. Now, Jackie did say in her Get Ready With Me video, I'm sorry for tripping over my tongue so much, that she did misunderstand the copyright law, that it was different in the UK. So I'm not going to continue to roast her about that, but I will say there was this really ironic tweet that she said at the end of that whole Twitter tirade. Okay, here. Let me find that real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, you know what? Here we go. Have it here, saved and ready. Literally at the end of her Twitter tirade, Jackie says this: "It only takes a few minutes to ask a lawyer questions about how copyright and DMCA takedowns work." Really funny, Jackie. So you mean this could have been resolved if you had just taken a few minutes to calm down, calm your ego, talk with legal counsel, be realistic, respond to this not in a reactive manner, but in a logical manner, maybe? Because Jackie admitted in her video that the whole reason why she wanted this to get taken down was just because she was tired of seeing it. She claimed that Paige and her followers went in on her, just adding more hate. I cannot confirm or deny this because Jackie removes comments that say anything negative. Whether negative is actually like hate comments or negative being people that disagree with what she has to say and she doesn't like to read it because she has absolutely done both. Y'all know it. I know it. Another funny thing in this whole situation, Jackie said in the original video talking about affiliate links that when it comes to drama channels, you need to take it with a grain of salt. Seems to me that she couldn't even follow her own advice, girl. She couldn't follow her own advice, and I think that's hella funny. She also said in that video, it literally takes like 2 minutes to Google the word affiliate. You mean kind of like how it only takes 2 minutes to research what kind of hacking stuff was going on that whole fucking month that your account was messed with, that literally thousands upon thousands of people also suffered and went through? If you can take 2 minutes to quickly do a really crappy research job, by the way, of what copyright law is, you can most certainly do a real quick 2-minute Google search, girl, trying to figure out why was my account hacked? What else is going on? Not to mention that some other drama channels have also pointed out Jackie has been hacked in the past. Okay? She was hacked on her Snapchat. More recently, she was hacked on her Sephora account. So maybe Jackie Aina is just prone to being hacked and not so much that everybody has it out for her. Or maybe the more realistic option, maybe there are just some really shitty hackers in the world and you've just had the unfortunate incident of being attacked multiple times, Jackie. It's not always somebody trying to get back at you. Girl, you are just an influencer on YouTube, okay? We love you. We respect you. Well, at least I used to. But you are not that big of a deal. Ain't nobody going to be that mad about you that they're always going to try to hack into your accounts and steal your money. Like, girl, calm down. Calm down, please. And thank you. Thank you, Miss Happy Peanut. I appreciate that. All right. I am going to move on to some other points that I have here. Okay. All right. So with this kind of context added into the whole situation, let's do a little mini summarization of what happened. Jackie posts a response video to a lot of not so nice comments that she's getting on her videos, whether they're from haters or her own subscribers that are just telling her, hey, you know, we don't like that you have all these affiliate links and you're not being upfront with us. Her response is, I am being upfront in the description. It's up to you to read that. Paige rebuts, and she's like, hey, here's some better ways you could maybe handle that situation because I, as a viewer who enjoys your work, don't necessarily agree with what you're doing. And yeah, like if you see my video, at me, sis, let me know what you think. I really admire you. Let's talk about it. Jackie sees the thumbnail, probably didn't watch the whole damn video because she misunderstood the whole fucking thing. Doesn't respond to this with a level head, doesn't take it with a grain of salt like she advises her subscribers to do. She instead gets real angry, gets real bitter. She ignores Paige's video, but according to her, it keeps showing up in the related section. Did it show up in the related section because of all the tags that Paige may or may not have used? Or did it show up in her little related bar for her to see because she clicked on it initially? That's what I'm wondering, because oddly enough, that happens to me on YouTube quite a bit. I click on a video in passing, it keeps getting shown up in my related bar. Makes me wonder if that's what Jackie had happened to her, rather than her just spinning it around and being like, this girl did everything she could to get my attention. I don't know about that girl. Then Jackie, being super misinformed on how copyright law works, takes down a girl's video because she does not agree with it. She feels that she is being malicious, that she's trying to ruin her, which is clearly not true because Paige states several times how big of a fan she is. And she is honestly like the most chill version of herself that I have seen since her last two videos where she was more mellow and more solemn. Okay? That says a lot to me because if you watch the rest of Paige's content, she is loud. She is like relentless, but she always tries to give you the true tea. She gives her opinion, of course, but she's not going to come at it and just try to force feed you her opinion. She's just saying how she feels. So the fact that she went on Jackie real easy and Jackie still got offended by that is really hilarious to me. Now, let's keep on moving with this little timeline. After this, Paige does not sit back and just let Jackie take down her video without a fight. She's like, wait a minute, hold on. Jackie is in the wrong here. I'm protected by the law. Just because Jackie is misinformed doesn't mean that I have to sit here and let her take down a video of mine that I worked hard on and that was not disrespectful. So she does, and she wins. And Jackie is made a fool of because in her Twitter tirade, she had even some of her own followers coming in to school her on copyright law. Because sis, even though you might have been here since 200 BC, the world is updating. You got to keep with it. You're telling your subscribers it's up to them to be smart and Google things. It's up to you to be smart and realize that YouTube does not revolve around you. It's also about equality because they have to back it up with law. It's not just about you. Just because somebody says something about you doesn't mean you always have to take it to a huge offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are going to be plenty of haters. Absolutely plenty of haters in your lifetime. That's just how it is. When you're out in the limelight like this, people are just going to hate you just because. They may not even listen to what you have to say. They're just going to hate you straight up. And are you going to respond to every single hater and try to take down their video and, you know, portraying yourself as this nasty, butthurt person with every single one? That's way too tiring. Why do that when you could just live your life? Girl, you're making money. You're living your best life. Why are you letting a smaller channel? Why are you letting, you know, people that could literally do nothing to you except unsubscribe and talk trash about you in some forum? You know, why are you letting them be the main thing on your mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jackie is acting like like Paige personally came to her house and like shouted at her from the street and was like, yo, this is what's happening. Jackie Aina is the worst, when she didn't. Constructive criticism is there for a reason, sis. Just be upfront and say that you couldn't handle it. I would have more respect for her that way if she had just done that throughout this whole situation. But to sum up this particular part of the timeline, fact is, Jackie got owned. Jackie did not win in this instance. She was probably expecting for Paige to just back down, especially since she was a new YouTuber, and just, you know, let this go on by. If anything, this only opened Paige's eyes to how petty Jackie could truly be. And it also illustrated that, you know, she needed to continue to be a small channel with a loud voice that was not going to shut up just because the bigger ones didn't like what she had to say. I think that's an admirable story, don't you? Now, let's keep on moving down the timeline, guys. Paige has made a couple other videos about Jackie Aina. Jackie acts like, you know, Paige was obsessed with her or something. And in fact, that's what her followers have been insinuating as well. They're acting like, you know, Paige just could not get enough of Jackie. And so she just had to trash talk her in every single video of hers. Not the case. Paige was only reacting to current events that Jackie found herself twisted into. Now, let's see. I think there's been at least 4 or 5 videos that she's made of Jackie. The first one was the initial one, the one we've been talking about this whole time, the one that got taken down. The second was a response video to her process of her getting her video back, how Jackie and her fans dragged her through the mud, and they probably didn't even bother to watch her video, let's be real. Then we have this third video. I don't remember what it was. I remember the one where she was talking about her latest scandal, where Jackie was being downright rude to a fan that won a contest on her Twitter, and she took her sweet damn time, or at least I think it was Twitter. It's either Twitter or Instagram. I don't use social media, you guys, so I don't really know. But either way, Jackie took her sweet damn time, did not respond to this fan, and didn't send out her prize until this fan took legal action. And instead of apologizing for the delay, she just talked down to this fan saying that she was going to take away the prize, blah, blah, blah. That's its own whole situation. There have been plenty of channels that have talked about that. But the point is, when we get to this point in the timeline, Paige talked about Jackie, and she's definitely throwing shade in the video. Because at this point, Jackie has had, Paige has had some experiences with Jackie that left a bitter taste in her mouth. She went from being a fan that full-on admired Jackie to being dragged through the mud by Jackie to having her fan base drag her when she's first starting as a YouTuber. And then having Jackie, you know, make this now. and Jackie wants to act like she's the victim. Sorry, girl. I don't fall for that. I really don't. And then, let's see. Once again, to reconnect the loops from yesterday, Jackie says her account was messed with not long after Paige got access to her email. As I mentioned yesterday, it is absolutely stupid to think that just because someone got access to your name and your email that they can just so easily hack into you. Just like I teased the other day, what if she did the same thing for Papa John's? What if Jackie just entered in her name and her address and her email address to Papa John's and somebody hacked her? Did Papa John's hack her? Was Papa John's coming for Jackie Aina, y'all? Tell me. That's the real conspiracy theory. Obviously, I'm just playing with y'all. But that's the kind of nonsense that this feels like to me. Jackie was reaching. She just wanted to drag Paige through the mud once again because, and there is no doubt in my mind, she was bitter. She was salty about how this whole thing went down, and she got her revenge. She sure did. And we're going to be talking about the latest updates in this case as well. But I hope that me enlightening y'all about the initial beef that they had adds more context to why this is just so disgusting and just awful behavior from Jackie. Okay, let me move on with my next set of points. Let me see. Sorry, guys, it takes me a little bit to reconnect the dots. Okay. Let's talk about the new developments in the case. I'm sure that many of y'all remember in the video that Jackie took down, she claims that she turned to an ex-FBI agent to help her figure out what exactly happened. Here's some irony for y'all. She accuses Paige of a felony of hacking her account and stealing money from her. Little to no evidence. Do you want to know what she in fact did herself? She hired a hacker. Not to mention, this hacker was a gray hacker, meaning this hacker was working under the rug. She's not a legal hacker. Jackie paid for an illegal service, you guys. And she did this on a public forum, her Twitter. And we've got the receipts, girl. We got the receipts. I am going to read you this little Twitter feed. Obviously, I do not have a channel that is high-tech enough to show my screen. I wish I was, but I'm a small channel. So you're just going to have to hear me narrate this, okay? But there are plenty of drama channels that have covered this. The most one that illustrates this the best, I feel, is going to be T-Spill. I think I'll link their video somewhere along this stream. But I'm just trying to keep this on a roll because I don't want this to go on too long, okay? So let's read this thread. The hacker says, in response to Jackie talking about how her account was hacked, she was, fed up about it. So the hacker reaches out to her and says, "Send the link, sis. I'm a hacker. I've been waiting for this opportunity," along with a gif of Peter Griffin going like with his long nails. Jackie says, "Are you really? I don't need a hacker, but if someone hacked my Gmail, would you be able to trace who did it?" Hacker responds, "I am, but I'm an ethical hacker, also known as a gray hat hacker. The illegal kind. DM me. Let's do something about this." And Jackie says, "It happened last year, though. Can this still be traced?" Hacker says, "Was it a phishing scheme, as in did you click a link, or was it something you downloaded unknowingly? I would need you to clarify a couple things for me before I can answer that." Jackie says, "I clicked no links. They flooded my Gmail with emails of accounts I never signed up for. I'm talking thousands of emails within hours flooded my Gmail. The following day, they compromised my checking account and stole money. I have a suspicion of who did it, i.e. Paige." Hacker responds, I don't want to put any sensitive information out here for your sake in the case that the person who did it is reading this, but whoever did it knew your email account, and with your distraction on the emails, flooded your account. They could have installed a bot to search through your account, searching words like bank and checking account or sensitive information of that nature. Once the bot sorted through that and saved the emails, they had what they were, they were unable to, they were able to unencrypt your info. For someone like you, safety is very important. I'd be happy to help. Jackie responds saying, you're hired, and attaches a picture saying, load shotgun with malicious intent. Now, I know some people are going to be like, she's just playing it off, but malicious intent, you don't say. And the hacker finishes off the thread saying, screams in Dwight Schrute, jumps around in parkour. So, Jackie hires an unethical hacker illegally. And if you even want to pull it back a bit further, she launched a false copyright claim back last year against Paige because she did not do her research thoroughly. Who's the one doing illegal activity here, Jackie? I'm just wondering, sis. I'm just wondering, Auntie. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to accuse somebody, you better have receipts. Paige is just responding to your shit, but she has more receipts on the damage that you've done to yourself. No weapons formed against you shall prosper, but you're the damn weapon, sis. I'm just saying, though. We're going to move on from here. Let's go on to some other tea. Now, as y'all know, Jackie took down her initial video. Jackie posted on her Twitter stating her reasons for why she did this. And, excuse me again, when I saw this, I did the biggest eye roll. The flames of anger rose up from within me. And that's why I'm here again today for y'all. And let me just stop. Where am I from? I'm from the USA. And let's see. You love long videos. All. Thank you. I don't want to make this too miserable for you guys. Like, I had a lot to cover. And, you know, I wanted to be thorough as hell and just really paint a picture of how nasty Jackie has been this whole fucking time. And it just blows my mind that her fans are still acting ignorant and giving her a free pass for her behavior. So let's get into her response or reasoning why she took down the video, shall we? She posted, sorry, I took it down because I'm above this. Are you now? And although I know me taking the video down looks like an admission of guilt, which it isn't because that's something I'd never lie about. Really, sis? Not an admission of guilt, huh? Okay. That is not the kind of content you guys signed up for, and the issue should have remained private. Oh! So now, after you've unleashed all of your fan base to go drag this YouTuber when you didn't even have evidence to back you up, now suddenly the light bulb goes off. Now suddenly you're like, oh wait, silly me, this should have stayed between us. Silly me, this drama could have actually hurt her. I'm above this. Jackie, who are you trying to fool? Then she says, in response to a fan, thank you. My decision to take it down has zero to do with her or anyone else's response. I expected it and should have known better. I just don't even like the fact that it subjected you all to more of that person's awful content. This was another thing that really made me just... She paints Paige to be like this super toxic YouTube user. She's a drama channel. Even Jackie has admitted that she enjoys watching drama channels. Paige is in the same league. And, you know, just because she has a bias against her, her fans immediately soaked it up, didn't question it, and they're just like, oh yeah, she's trash. And they're even going to like her older videos telling her that she's trash. Jackie, this girl, Paige, would not be a hot topic if you did not respond in the way that you did. Just be honest with yourself. You drew attention to Paige's video in the first place when you took it down because you couldn't do enough thorough research. Because you were so offended that someone disagreed with your methods, you didn't even want to hear the constructive criticism that she had for you. All you could see was that she disagreed with you, she playfully called you bitch, and you just took offense. You cut her out. Then you try to take down her video. You get offended because you were in the wrong. You didn't apologize to her once. That's another thing that she says. Before I forget that. She says, well, unfortunately, because a fan pointed out, hey, you know, aren't you going to apologize for the things that you said? You should at least tell your subscribers to stop going after Paige. She says, well, unfortunately, the nasty things were said by her, were said by their followers too. And this wouldn't be the, okay, sorry, she omitted some words, so this is grammatically incorrect. And this wouldn't be the first time a drama channel has sent people for me. So no, while I don't encourage that at all, I'm not apologizing for something someone else had no qualms doing to me first. Again, Paige did not have any ill comments toward Jackie. Her video that started this for her was a constructive criticism video. It was saying, hey, Jackie, I love your content, but your latest video made me raise some eyebrows. Hey, Jackie, here's some things you could maybe do to make your videos better because of all the current drama with influencers that have been manipulating the fact that people are buying into products that influencers are endorsing, and it's actually not good quality. Okay? Jackie takes that as hate speech. I don't know how you can take a clearly constructive criticism video like that and turn it into hate speech, but that's how she received it. The only time that I've really seen Paige talk nasty to Jackie was probably just like in her video when she was saying that Jackie scammed, you know, that fan. That's literally the word that everybody was saying in their taglines. That isn't something that only Paige specifically did, okay? And in that one, like, I think, you know, other than talking about her in a salty manner, Paige just like says that Jackie's little intro of her saying, Jackie, 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 sounds like a choo-choo train. And then she played the Thomas the train engine theme over it. That's the more malicious thing that Paige has done. But she has never come for Jackie and talked about her appearance, okay? Like Jackie's followers are doing to Paige right now. She has never come for Jackie and just talked shit about her overall content as a creator. In fact, like the quote that I read y'all before, it shows that she admired her content, if anything. She loved what Jackie was doing. She didn't have a problem with the stuff that Jackie was making. All she had a problem with was that Jackie wasn't being 100% crystal clear, and she wanted to help her improve her content so that way her viewers wouldn't be feeling like they were being misled. That's it. Let's see. They love to watch drama channels when it's not about them, just like Jordan Byers. Girl, if that ain't the truth, you know, but honestly, I'm the same way though. I love watching drama channels because it ain't about me. It's fun to watch. It's like watching reality TV. And Here for the Tea does it the best, in my opinion. She's my top drama channel. I know everybody says how problematic she is. I'm not denying that she isn't. You know, I'm not saying she isn't. But you can't not deny that her videos are well crafted. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to this. What upsets me the most I think, about this, like, obviously I'm upset about the whole thing, is that these tweets are deleted. So she quickly says to somebody, I don't agree with what my fans are doing, but I'm not going to stop it. And then she's like, oh yeah, maybe this shouldn't be in the public eye. So she deletes it. So at what point is she going to tell her fans to stop? At what point is she going to say, hey guys, you know, we've had our fun. Let's call it quits. Because like I said last time, some crazy ass fan, for everyone that's just being tough on the internet, there's always going to be a fan that's crazy as hell and is going to act on their threats. So how far is Jackie going to let this go? How much is her grudge going to extend? How much is her pettiness going to overtake her? She's supposed to be a godly woman. She likes to tell that in every one of her videos. You know, she just, whew, take it with a grain of salt. All weapons formed against me shall not prosper. But girl, you're digging your own grave here. Being ill-informed. Going after a smaller channel because you couldn't understand, because you didn't have a thick enough skin to take constructive criticism. It wasn't a hate video. I mean, what do y'all think? Am I the only one crazy? Am I crazy? You know, I like Here for the Tea, but I don't watch when she is biased like Morphe Scandal and Jackie Aina giveaway scam. I feel you. I don't agree with every single video that Here for the Tea makes, but when it comes to like specific topics that I really want to hear her take on, I'm like, I'm pulling up some popcorn. I'm like, I am ready. Like, for instance, how in depth she went with the whole Eden the doll incident with her ex-boo. I love that video. My favorite video of hers to date. Anyway, so let me keep going on to the other hot scalding tea that she said. Let me pull that up. Pardon me, guys. Oh, yes. Here's another thing. Paige has been nothing but compliant this whole time. She responded very well to Jackie's allegations. And she was basically like, if you're going to accuse me of such a high crime, take me to court. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to contest it. Let's settle it in court. Deal with it like two grown human beings. As she should have done from the beginning. Now, I'm not sure if all of y'all watched Petty Paige's video, but she said she was willing to let... Give me a second. I can't remember his name because he's one of the drama channels that I don't watch. I think, is it Saunders Anderson? Is that what his name is? I don't remember, but we'll just say Saunders. Okay. She agreed to let him be the mediator between them. That if Jackie wanted to make this like, oh, Saunders Kennedy, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name. If Jackie wanted to settle this in the public eye, like she started it, that Paige would be more than willing to have Saunders Kennedy be the mediator between them, since he's a non-biased party, but he's someone that they both trust to handle this information with care. She was just like, if you want to do that, I'll do that. So she sent a message to Saunders Kennedy. Here's his response. This is what Jackie told him. Hi. Thanks for trusting me with your information. I have contacted Jackie and she said she would rather have you email whatever info you want to send directly to her. I guess she wants to keep this between the two of you and not involve other people. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what, Jackie? So you're telling me, you, Jackie, who did not once during the initial beef contact Petty Paige yourself, just try to take down her video and expected her to go along quietly. You, who did not talk to her whatsoever when this whole scam happened, you know, people stealing your fucking information. You just get angry all by yourself and accuse her of this. And instead of confronting her privately by email, like you say you now want to do, you turn it into a public fiasco so your fans go after her. And now suddenly, after 500,000 views on that video, you have a change of heart. And I'm not supposed to sit here and think that that's not shady, that that's not sketchy at all. And Paige felt the same way. This is Paige's response to that message she got from Saunders Kennedy. Imagine causing somebody of international identity theft, accusing somebody of international identity theft and wire fraud, and then wanting them to directly email you their details almost a year later and jump through hoops for a crime that they accuse them of committing with no proof. How I feel, girl. She wants to keep it between you and not involve other people. Did I really just read that after the video? You know what? Never mind. Good night. That was one of Paige's followers responding to that. And Paige posted receipts of her sending her info to Jackie's business email. And clearly, Jackie did not block her off of her mailing list if she's able to receive emails from Paige. So if she wanted to, she could have absolutely talked to her privately and settled this like a damn grown, reasonable adult. But she didn't. She wanted all of this because she had a grudge, because she was petty, and because she has thin skin. Well, guys, I think I've just about rested my case, wouldn't you? I think there is plenty of proof here after establishing the timeline of everything that happened, okay, that Jackie clearly had a beef with Paige from the beginning that she just let stew. You know? You want to know what you missed, Frenchie? Okay. This tea was not only hot. This tea was steeping, girl. It was steeping for a year and a half because Jackie really was that petty to take an L. She couldn't just take an L. She had to sit on it. And then the quickest that she could point her fingers at Paige, she let her have it. But yeah, I'll do a recap for you. I for sure will. Let's see. Let me read the comments. Mongo tea. I'm not aware of the Mongo tea incident. I could look it up, but y'all, I am not a drama channel. I'm really not. I'm a fan of Petty Paige. I was a fan of Jackie Aina, but after this whole fucking situation, I have no respect for Jackie at this point anymore. And since Jackie is clearly not going to make a response video, since she was so quick to delete it and was so quick to remove her tweets addressing why she took it down, it only shows me more guilt. It only shows me that she has no fucking backbone, that she has thin skin. So I'm just going to unsubscribe for her. And Paige has my full support. Let's see. Mongo is a mess? Really? I'll look it up. After that giveaway scandal, it really left a bad taste in my mouth regarding how she talks down to people. She comes across as quite arrogant. Hi, I'm from Australia, by the way. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you, Margarita. Let's see. I will look up what you're talking about, Asian238. And Frenchie, don't worry, I will do a recap for you. I'm just kind of responding to everybody right now. But yeah, Margarita. Actually, that reminds me. I have exactly what Jackie said to this girl. Okay? Just so y'all can finally, get the full picture of who Jackie is as a person. Let me illustrate the timeline for you for this particular scam incident that Jackie was under fire for. This fan won a little giveaway thing Jackie was doing on Twitter where she said, she asked a question regarding herself and only, super fans that would know could answer it. And then she would give away a palette. I don't remember what the palette was, but this fan won. She answered the question correctly. Jackie asked her, okay, for your prize, do you want it right away? Do you want my signature? The message was kind of like unclear for me, but I'm pretty sure the fan specified like she was fine without the signature since it was going to take longer because Jackie was about to go on vacation. Jackie said, I will send that, after I get back, just sit tight. She was like, okay, cool. The Soft Glam palette. Thank you. That's what it was. See, my memory is kind of like, that's why I have to take notes. So yeah, the Soft Glam palette. This particular person that won the contest was in university. She lived over in the UK. How funny that she keeps having issues with people from the UK, huh? Jackie just can't handle them British folks. What can I say? Anyway, she was a student over in the UK. She was concerned, that she wouldn't get the palette on time because she was about to go on holiday, because it was like break time for them. And, excuse me. And she was concerned that if her package was going to be left there for the mail at the university, that it could get stolen, that it could get lost, it could get damaged. So she tried to contact Jackie even while she was on vacation, because even though she was on vacation, Jackie was being hella active on social media. She was posting like frequently. She was interacting with other subscribers on her Twitter feed, on her Instagram, Snapchatting, you name it. And so understandably, this fan was getting concerned because she's just like, okay, so Jackie is supposed to be on vacation and unavailable, but why is she available to be active on her timeline? And she can't respond to a simple message when she's going to send me my palette. Especially since we know Jackie loves to remind people it only takes a couple minutes to Google something. It only takes a few minutes to Google what this means. Well, Jackie, it only takes 2 minutes to order a palette off of the ABH website and send it to someone. Girl, you could have done that on vacation. If you got time to answer all these tweets from your fans, you have 2 minutes to send that package to a fan that won fair and square. I'm just saying, though. Well, lo and behold, Jackie got irritated. And I mean, I can understand why she would get irritated having somebody, message her every day saying, hey, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And I do think that the fan got, a little bit crazy with how often she was messaging her. But at the same time, I understand her frustration because at that point, I think it had been like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And it was nearing the end of the month. She still hadn't heard a word. Jackie was clearly back from vacay. She was interacting with people. And Jackie had enough. So this is what Jackie said to the fan, because the fan was just like getting desperate. So not only did she message her on her social media, she also messaged her via her business email because she could not get a hold of her anywhere else. And she also set up a claim that Jackie hosted a fraudulent competition because she didn't receive her product. So this is what the fan said. Jackie, I'm so disappointed. As one of your longtime viewers, I'm surprised you've hosted a fake giveaway and ignored me. Really disheartening. This is when Miss Jackie Aina starts to get really, really snarky. Here's what she tells this fan, a longtime viewer. Okay? The girl's name, I'm just going to say it because it was all over the web. And yeah. She says, hi. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say her name. I'll do what Here for the Tea did and call her Jane. Okay? Hi, Jane. My apologies for the slow response. As most know, I can be often extremely slow to check DMs. With that being said, I decided to cancel your giveaway prize as I felt extremely uncomfortable with the correspondence. You mean like how she was completely uncomfortable, that you were clearly blowing her off when you owed her a gift that you could easily afford and you could easily send out in 2 minutes? Okay. Reaching out to me multiple times, including to my business email, which has nothing to do with giveaways, which are voluntary, by the way, seemed unnecessary. I understand these things can be fun and exciting, but not to this extent. On top of that, I noticed you live in the UK, and I wasn't quite sure why 3 days after the giveaway you were in a rush to know the status of your prize. How about like she explained to you that she was going to be going on holiday pretty soon because of their school schedule and she didn't want her package to get stolen, how she couldn't afford these things normally. It was a treat, but she's a student living off of ramen, okay? She doesn't have time to go spend money on the newest ABH palette, and she doesn't get PR like you, Jackie. Okay? How about that? Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. And oh, not to mention, I think 3 days is a fairly reasonable amount of time to say, hey, it's going to take this amount of time for me to do that for you, for me to ship it out. So just wait patiently to hear some sort of update. Because when you give away your information like that, it's just nice to know where your objects are, how long you got to wait, rather than keeping them in the dark. For a businesswoman, you think this would be common sense, but common sense seems to not be really apparent to Jackie, clearly with all the blunders that she's made. But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Anyway, I've hosted dozens of giveaways, and sometimes it does take me a few weeks to send things out, but people always get their stuff. Typically in that time frame, people just sit back and let things flow and aren't this impatient. Maybe because your fans, you expect them to be just silent and, forgiving of any kind of flaw that you have because you are the most perfect human being in the world. But Jackie, she gave her reasons to why she needed her package. She won fair and square. You were ignoring her. I think her being anxious is absolutely reasonable. Let's see. Giveaways can sometimes bring out the super competitiveness in people, and the moment I feel as if someone is overdoing it, I back out. But as she learned, she can't fucking do that because it's against the law. Am I seeing a trend? Let's see. I've never actually not sent out a prize to someone, but this time, given the reasons above, I decided I guess there's a first time for everything. Hopefully hopefully you understand. Girl. Are you trying to be a teacher, Jackie? Are you trying to shame your followers because you messed up, because you tried to pull some illegal shit? I ain't having it, Jackie. Let this be a lesson for you, Jackie. No longer are you going to be able to step on smaller channels and expect them to sit back. Because just like Petty Paige, they're going to be loud and upfront with you. And because not all of them are your fans, they're not just going to sit back and take it timidly. They're going to tell you upfront to your face. So, since you clearly don't have thick enough skin, you better toughen up, girl. That's all I'm going to say. For somebody who says, take it with a grain of salt. Don't let these drama channels be the ones to dictate to you who to trust and who not to trust and blah, 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 blah. You sure are taking it more than just at an entertainment level. You're taking it like they're coming for you. Like they're coming for your weave, girl. And that ain't the case. So yeah, let me just react to these. I know you are not a drama channel, but you give a nice full explanation that is easy to understand. Really like these videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is just how I am when I come to arguments. I need to be sure that everything is in full context, because a lot of drama channels, this is my one peeve with them, is they don't give you the full story usually. A lot of them just talk about the initial mess, but they don't go further back to really illustrate why things led up to this point. There are a few, but most of the ones that I see, they're just like, you know, it's more about getting it out quicker rather than doing the full investigativeness, which is why I do like her here for the tea, because she is one of those types that does that. So yeah, for those of you that are just joining me, I'm nearing the end of my stream, so I'm just gonna remind you exactly what I was talking about in this whole video. You know, the new tea that spilled, that had been steeping for quite a while. But yeah, she does have such an attitude, doesn't she? You know, at first, like, when I was, you know, into Jackie's videos, I just thought this was just her personality. You know, she's just got, like, that personality that she is the best, you know, and she's, you know, low-key flexing and everything. But, like, honestly, I feel like maybe this attention has gone to her head. And, you know, when she did that collab with one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Miles J, when she went on his channel and they collabed together, I felt so awkward watching that video because it seemed like, I don't know, she was kind of side-eyeing his entire setup. You know, like he didn't have the same kind of camera. He didn't have the lighting. His makeup skills aren't like as technical as she is. He does things his way because he's self-taught on everything. Jackie has the higher end of everything else. She has the higher end equipment for video, for audio. She gets access to all the PR. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was so weird to watch them in a video together, and it made me uncomfortable with like how she was acting, you know? It was supposed to be like a cute little collab, and it was just weird. It was just weird. But yeah, for Frenchie, for my girl Frenchie, who was here the other night, I need to tell y'all the recap for what we discussed in this stream, okay? In this stream, I gave y'all context for this whole beef between Jackie and between Petty Paige. It started back in 2017, March, when Jackie posted a video defending herself for why she uses affiliate links and her way of posting them in the description, and how she's saying that it's the fans' responsibility for if they want to click on these links, they have to read the description disclaimer themselves. They have to be smart enough to decide whether they want to use it, blah, blah, blah. Paige made a response video saying, hey, actually, as a viewer, I come onto your channel to watch you, not to have you sell me a product. So if you want to sell a product, maybe go about it a different way. Just be honest. Maybe put an asterisk in your video to say, hey, there are affiliated links below. If you click on these links, these help me out financially. If you want to help me out, do it. If not, here's my thoughts on the product. And just kind of show that you're being genuine when you're talking about these products and that you're not just using it so you can make money. Because that is what several YouTubers were doing at the time. It was a relevant topic, hence Paige bringing it up. Okay? Then Jackie Aina sees this video. Keep in mind, at this time point, Jackie Aina had 1.3 million subscribers. Petty Paige had only been a YouTuber for about 2 weeks at this point. This is one of her earliest videos that she made. She made, you know, a clickbaity, over-exaggerated, you know, icon to get people's attention because she's a starting out YouTuber. Okay? Jackie sees this video. She clearly has thin skin because she hears Paige giving her constructive criticism, not talking down to her, not being a hater, offering suggestions to things that her subscribers talked to her about, and saw this as hate. And she started seeing this video pop up everywhere. Whether it was because of the way that Paige tagged it or because Jackie may have just clicked on it and it kept showing up in her related bar, because that happens for me quite a bit, she kept seeing it. And according to Jackie, which I think is absolute bullshit, she says that this video, which only had 35,000 views at that point in time before it was taken down, somehow rallied up more haters to hop on the hate train, and go after Jackie. Absolute bullshit. Why are 6.5 thousand people going to come onto your video specifically when there's only 35,000 views? Girl, you are not that important. I'm sorry. And you're really telling me that such a small YouTuber is going to impact it? No. This whole thing blew out of proportion when Jackie put a copyright strike on that girl's video. A copyright claim, excuse me. A copyright claim on that girl's video because she did misinformed, poorly done research on this whole topic. And copyright claims are a big deal on YouTube. There was this whole case with H3H3. If y'all aren't familiar with it, get familiar because it's a very important part of YouTube history, okay? So she takes down Petty Paige's video. It's taken down automatically because of the bot. That's just how it works. Paige was not in the wrong. She was in the right. So she contested it. She got her video taken back up. She made a response video to Jackie, just backing up that Jackie was, misinformed, that she misunderstood. That proves that Jackie overreacted and that Jackie had her beef start from this point forward with Petty Paige. And she has been steeping her anger for 1.5 years. Not long after this particular interaction, because since Jackie put that claim, as she mentioned in her Get Ready With Me video, which she deleted, by the way, not sure if I'd said this in this recap already, she deleted her initial video, which led to all this hate coming towards Paige's channel, okay? She stated in that video that, excuse me. Oh my God, I think I lost my point. Can somebody tell me what I was just talking about? Because I literally lost my point. Do forgive me because my focus is kind of like boop, 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 because I'm a little bit sick. Somebody put the last thing I was talking about because I was like, da 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 da. Because I know I said something about her video. It was taken down. God, I was on a roll. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was on a roll, man. Let's see. Help me out, guys. Because I don't remember where I was. Isn't that terrible? Something about steeping. Let me see if I can remember. You do forgive me because I've been going through like 6 or 7 videos of this whole topic today that I took my notes with. And so all my information is just kind of flying around in my brain. So see, not even y'all remember, but that's really funny. I'm just gonna backtrack to what I last remember. So let's see. Jackie said in her video, yes, all the videos that I'm mentioning from Paige's side of the story, they are still up on her YouTube channel. Okay. All right. I was talking about the beef started from this point. So in Jackie's video, she claims that Petty Paige was being, this malicious girl. But the fact is that she was taking things out of context. She just had thin skin, and that at this point, when she filed that claim, Paige got her information, like her email address, and she got her legal name and all that. Not long afterwards, her account was hacked. She, in the midst of everything that happened, because Paige took a W and Jackie took a massive L and made herself look like a fool on social media, she just, in all her anger, assumes Paige must have done this. Paige must have hacked my email. And not long after that, her money gets stolen. She assumes Paige had something to do with it. Now, few months down the road, okay, Hacky. Did I say Hacky? Oh my God. Well, maybe that should be her nickname, huh? Jackie gets hacked on Sephora, right? She gets hacked on Sephora in January of this year, 2018. Not long after that, she was talking about her previous hacking problems. She hires a hacker illegally to look into this situation. She does it out in the public eye like a dumbass, and there's receipts to back this up. Also on Petty Paige's Twitter, because my girl comes through with receipts. Jackie does this. She thinks that she has an idea of who did it, Paige. And so she hires this hacker illegally to look into this for her. In her video, she refers to this hacker as a former FBI agent. Here's the true tea on that. This FBI agent works for T-Mobile customer support, the IT team. Okay, FBI agent, my ass. Girl, you reaching. Then, Jackie lets more time pass. Clearly, she still has Paige on her mind because she's saying that Paige continuously, was talking shit about her, talking down about her, making like all these, nasty posts about Jackie allegedly during this time frame. But curious how Jackie would be able to see this, because I'm pretty sure, because she said this, Paige supposedly blocked her on Twitter. So if Paige supposedly blocked her on Twitter, how's she know though? Like, how's she know? Did her fans, find out who it was that she was, low-key talking about when a specific, drama channel was talking shit? Because there are literally hundreds of drama channels. So how are her fans going to know which one is she specifically talking about? Unless she wasn't actually blocked from Petty Paige's Twitter and she was following it religiously because she is thin-skinned as hell and can't take constructive criticism and was letting all this go to her damn ego. How did they find out that she's not FBI? Because this hacker linked her social media sites with her professional website, and it shows where she graduated from and what she currently does for a living. So it's messy from all sides of Jackie's camp, okay? Not long after she hires this hacker, the hacker gives her the information. What she exactly discovered, I don't know, because we only saw the public interaction that was still here in the receipts, okay? A few more months pass by. Paige posts one of her most emotional videos to date, if not the most emotional video to date, about her weight loss surgery, talking about her struggles with fertility. Jackie Aina fucking attacks. Leaks this video, well, not leaks, makes this video low-key talking about Paige, but giving high-key clues on who she's talking about. Lets her rabid fan base come up to their own conclusions despite the fact that she had no proof. She just accused her of things and just did this based on feelings, did this based on coincidental, circumstantial evidence that was easily debunked within the first 2 minutes of Paige's response video. Because apparently, if it hasn't been evidenced enough by what we've been talking about for the past hour or so, Jackie Aina does not know how to Google things for shit. She doesn't know how to Google copyright law. She doesn't know how to Google how to not let haters take control of your life. And she does not know how to Google. Am I being too mean? This is just angry for me. Apparently Jackie can't Google the difference between a gray hat and a white hat hacker either. And so she hires somebody illegally to do illegal hacking work for her. Okay, sure. And then Jackie, after receiving some unexpected backlash, because guess what? Not all of her followers follow her blindly. They were questioning this, saying, Jackie, this doesn't add up. Jackie, this doesn't make sense. But she doesn't want them to name drop who the user is, probably so that way she wouldn't get in trouble. The least thing she could do. But people found out who it was because she made it very clear who it was. People went after her. So she took down the video after receiving some backlash. And then she posts some tweets that are also now deleted, not apologizing for what she did to Paige whatsoever, putting out a slight apology to her fans saying that we didn't subscribe to see this kind of content from her, and she's sorry for letting this be a public issue because she only just realized, hey, this is something I should have resolved between the two of us in private. Whoopsie daisy. After 500,000 people saw this video, my bad. Whoops. But I'm not sorry, though. That's where we are today, people. And Petty Paige has been nothing but absolutely fucking wonderful this whole time. I'm on Team Paige, in case y'all didn't realize, in case it wasn't clear to y'all. Like I stated in my last video, I initially had a lot of respect for Jackie Aina, but after all of this shit, after all of this research that I went into, after adding up the timeline, after seeing how petty Jackie could really be, it made me open my eyes and go, damn, this is not a creator that I want to continue to follow. This is not a creator that, I want to support. And, someone else posted this in my other live stream from yesterday, that this all happened at a convenient time because she's about to launch a new foundation line that she helped to create with Too Faced. And as we know in the beauty industry, they love to have hot scandals so that way their name is fresh on your tongue when they release a new product. So maybe that's another reason why this video was dropped, because it certainly brought a lot of traffic to her channel, and Jackie Aina is a hot topic. So that's where we are today. I highly suggest for all of y'all, if my evidence was, not convincing enough for you, please go through the receipts. I will list some videos. I think I might put them in the comments. Maybe I'll put them over here. I don't know. I'll send y'all a kissy face because y'all have been so cool to chill here with me. Appreciate y'all. A lot of my receipts came from Petty Paige and her followers on her Twitter for posting all these notifications, for posting these receipts that she had saved, from Petty Paige's old videos, because it had also a lot of deleted tweets when Jackie, responded in a reactive way with anger. And, bam. Come to your own conclusion. This is just my opinion, obviously. This should be pretty obvious, but this is my opinion. This is how I see the situation with all of the little research that I did, with all these little notes that I took. And, yeah. I really appreciate all y'all for coming in. I apologize for me slipping over the tongue. Like I said, I am a bit sick. I'm a bit under the weather. But once these updates came out, I immediately knew I had to update y'all on what was happening. I wanted to speak my opinion. And I'm Team Paige all the way. And, Jackie, yes, I agree. Jackie is just being messy. And whether she did this as a PR stunt or whether she did this because she was just waiting for the perfect time to be petty, it's a messy situation. And I'm glad that there are people calling her out for the shit that she's done. And I hope that other YouTubers that try this shit know that smaller YouTubers ain't going to sit back and let this happen. They're going to speak their damn minds, as it should be. Let's see. Let me see here. Yes, it is just a collab. Sorry. I know I said she created it, but it's a collab. But she did, help them because, as y'all know, a lot of makeup companies seem to have an issue with melanin. So Jackie was helping them out with that. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Frenchie. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all because this is not my scene at all. Not at all. But I had a lot of fun, I guess, putting this together and just making my notes, making my points and everything. Oh, I forgot to respond to Margarita's comment from earlier. I really couldn't believe a grown 30-year-old woman would talk to a college kid like that, let alone a fan of hers. Poor girl. That's how I felt too. You know, Jackie acts like she's the bigger woman, like she's, Auntie Jackie. She is the woman. She's that bitch, you know? But it's like, if anything, it shows me she does not have the emotional maturity she likes to pretend she has, you know? And I think it's also really funny that, like, in her hate videos, the type of comments that she reacts to, excuse me, that she like laughs over are like just really simple ones, really stupid ones. Like, of course, there are some nasty racist ones in there because they're just shitty people in this world. But there are also lots of comments saying, "Oh, you got a horse face," or "Oh, you can't be wearing a blonde weave like that. You look ghetto." And she's just like, "Ha." When it comes to actual videos like Paige's, where she's just like saying, "Hey, here's some sketchy shit that you're doing. I'm a fan of yours. Maybe fix it." She gets all offended. Her ego is bruised. She's calling it hate. She's saying that this girl was being malicious and trying to ruin her career. Ruin her career? Ruin your career, Jackie? Did we watch the same video? Really enjoyed the video. You must be tired of talking. Yes, I've been talking all day. It's just part of my job. What can I say? I'm going to be taking like a bunch of cough medicine and cough drops after this. Yeah, she is acting holier than thou. Like, that's another thing that kind of irritates me. This is a separate rant for a separate video, but like, the fact that she puts on this, Christian thing, she like really pushes it, not so much these days, but she used to back in the day. And then she's acting in the most least Christian way I have ever fucking seen in my life. Like, do you really think that Jesus would be petty enough to go after the Romans? Do you think Jesus would like take his nails with him from the cross and like shove it in their face, like when he came back from the dead 3 days later, and be like, "Look what y'all bitches did to me," Like, this is the least Christian shit I've ever seen. And, she's still acting like she's the victim in this situation. She is not going to apologize to Paige for the damage that she did, because unlike what Paige did, calling out Jackie, it didn't affect Jackie's income whatsoever. If anything, even if people just came over to her video to like trash talk her, that's more views for Jackie. That's more money for Jackie. Let's be real. With Paige's situation, Jackie sending her fans on a witch hunt, Petty Paige could lose her job. If people start doing false flagging shit, she could lose her channel. 2 sources of income. Then her fiance could lose his job. All the false allegations, they'll have, things on their record because she didn't do her damn research and because her fans took it way too far. Unlike what Petty Paige did, Jackie's actions can leave permanent damage. And she won't apologize. She won't acknowledge it. She's just like, well, she did it first. She was nasty to me first, so, I don't agree with it, but I ain't gonna stop it. Really, girl? Really? Okay. Yeah. No accountability. No accountability whatsoever. But yeah, I'm going to take a little break talking. Y'all can talk. I don't know if I'll ever do videos like this again, to be honest. This was fun, but like I said, I'm not a drama channel. And I really would probably only do this again if it was like about a subject that really like fires me up. But I mean, if you guys really do want me to do these kind of videos, I could try. I could do a trial run, see how I do. But again, I'm not a drama channel. I only did this because this topic really upset me, and it really illustrated just, the power dynamic that is being abused. And that's why I really wanted to speak up. Even though I probably have the least amount of subs than all of the other channels that are covering this story, I still wanted to talk about it. And so I did. You know, but even if none of y'all had shown up, you know, I still would have talked about it. I still would have left my video. But it's just, I want y'all to know I'm real appreciative of you guys joining me, of you guys sitting here with me, you know, adding in your 2 cents, because that's absolutely really important. You know, I feel like the biggest thing that Jackie messed up on was that she did not initiate a dialogue between her and Paige whatsoever. You know? And all of this really could have been resolved if she just had owned up to the fact that her ego was bruised, that she just talked to Paige, maybe asked her to take down the video, or just told her, you know, hey, change around your tabs, maybe change your thumbnail, because it really upset me. If she had just been real and upfront, it would not have blown this out of proportion, but she didn't do it. Communication is key in de-escalating a situation. Jackie fucked up. That's the honest truth of it. Let's see. The problem is nobody's covering this topic. Not sure why, probably because they would have nothing to gain being against a bigger YouTuber. Maybe. Like, I mean, but there are plenty of people that are talking about this, I thought. Because, like, I look up the topic and there are quite a number of them. Oh, speaking of which, let me link y'all to the YouTubers that I'm talking about. So let me just do this. Obviously, I got a lot of these receipts from Petty Paige. So just go on Petty Paige's Twitter, because there are a lot of receipts there that were saved by her and by her fans. That's where I read y'all the receipts of Jackie illegally hiring a hacker to do her dirty work. Excuse me. My goodness. I keep having to burp every 2 seconds, and I'm only drinking water. How does that make any sense? So I hope this goes through. I don't know if it will. Hello? 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 What the heck? Oh my God, what? Apparently I don't know how to post comments. Okay, so this first video is from a YouTube channel called The Viewer's Choice. Connect the dots, maybe. Oh my God, is it doing it again? What the heck? Oh, I'm stupid. I tried to comment this in the stupid emoji box, you guys. That's how tired I am. I'm so sorry. How can I be? How have I survived on this platform? That's the real question, girl. Okay, here's the first video where I got the latest receipts on Jackie posting her reasoning for why she took down the video, and just proof of her being, you know, just nasty ass. If y'all don't feel like going on Twitter to, you know, searching on Twitter yourself for Petty Paige's Twitter, I'm gonna post it here as well. So y'all just connect it. Bam. That's where a lot of the receipts were as well. Let me also link you guys T-Spill's video, because they were the video that I saw that initially showed me there were some hot updates. So let me link their video as well. And Paige also mentioned them on her Twitter. And let's see. They also just subscribe to T-Spill, because they have some awesome editing. They're also like they have their opinion on things, but they seem fairly partial, because they also do their research, which I appreciate. So please check them out. And let's see. I'm just double checking to make sure that I have everybody that I used for my sources. Let's see. Oh, you guys, do you know how dedicated I was in my research for this? I even tried to look up the analytics for Paige's videos back in the day. I don't know how to fucking do that. I went on Social Blade and it can only go back so far. And it only went back to like a couple months ago from this year. So I had to go through some of Paige's old videos because she took screenshots of when her old videos were live, and it shows screenshots of how many subscribers she had at that time period. So, you know, that's what I had to do. But I tried to be the most and get as much proof as I could, even though I don't have a way to put this on my screen for you. But yeah, I just had to read everything. So, boom. I think we've covered everything, you guys. Is there anything else that y'all can think of that we should talk about on this subject before I call it quits? Because I'm pretty sure that I got everything, but if y'all have any specific questions that I can, you know, elaborate on for you, please let me know. Let's see. The only channel covering this right now to this extent you're doing. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, it was just really important to me to make sure to illustrate this whole thing. And, you know, I'm the type of person that will type out a long ass letter of like the whole situation, but no one's gonna fucking read it. I did that on Paige's video, responding to some of Jackie's haters. Well, not Jackie's haters, Jackie's fans that were hating on Paige. But no one responded because, you know, everyone's like, TLDR, TLDR, you're just a stupid Paige fan. What do you know? And it's just like, I am informed, damn it. I'm not just saying this because I like Paige. I did this because I looked at both sides of the coin, because I examined both sides. And when I saw that Jackie was misusing her power, I called her out on her shit. I don't care. I'm a small enough channel that she better not fucking copyright claim me. Because guess what, Jackie? According to you, you can't come after me because I didn't use your image, okay? I didn't use any of your clips. I just said your name and I talked about what happened. So you can't come after me. According to you. According to your logic, sis. I'm just saying what you said. You know? Only takes 2 minutes to Google it. Well, thank you, Strawberry Kitty. I really did try to flesh it out. Oh, I also didn't mean to ignore your comment from earlier saying, I knew nothing of this until your first stream. This is wild. Yeah. Like, maybe it feels like it's such a hot topic for me just because I'm subscribed to both of these people. And so I feel like it's everywhere because it's showing up on my YouTube recommended every damn day. But I think it's just because of the way the YouTube algorithm is. So it really makes it feel like an echo chamber. So while it feels like it's a topic that's being talked about all the time, it's probably only maybe on a few channels and it hasn't really hit the big ones. So, you know, even if no other channel goes in depth on this as I have, I really hope that, you know, Paige isn't scorned. And if Here for the Tea does do a video on this, I highly doubt she will. But if she does, I hope that she just puts away her bias. She probably won't because we all know that she hates Paige. But if she does, I really hope that she does a fair video and illustrates both sides equally. That's all I can hope. Yes, I'm aware of John Kukian, whatever. I always say his name wrong. He's not my he's not my favorite guy. He's had his own issues in the past, I can say. Yeah, to have that much anger. I know. Wait, do you mean about me? Do you mean me being angry or just like Jackie? I don't know. Because I'm pretty angry. I'm an angry little bean right now. You know? Like I'm a very pale girl, as y'all can tell, and my cheeks are like nice and pink because I'm so about this. But yeah, y'all let me know if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about today, and I'll try to clarify it before I end the stream. Yeah, Jackie. Okay. I just wanted to be sure because I'm like, Yeah. I mean, it's just when you connect the puzzle pieces, it really starts to make sense. It really it really shows that she is just so damn petty, and that's the irony on all of this. So, let me just go through my notes as well to make sure that I got everything that I wrote on. Let's see. Mm, okay. Yeah. I mean, I think I think that just Jackie needs to own up to her mess. And any reason Jackie won't apologize. Honestly, I think it's her own ego. I think she is too proud to admit that she made a mistake. She is too proud to admit that what Paige did really affected her, especially since she was such a minuscule channel. Jackie, here's Paige at that time, who only had 5,000 subs, only 35,000 views on that video. And Jackie really let it hit her. Jackie's video was at least at 200,000 views by that point, and a little 35,000 view video really affected her so much that she tried to silence Paige without even talking to her about it. So that probably affected her pride. And then, the fact that Jackie Aina lost because she was in the wrong. She took down a video that she didn't have any probable cause to take down because she misunderstood copyright law, and that was her own fault. So she took a big L, and Paige made a response video. And, understandably, Paige was now bitter towards Jackie because she had a terrible experience with this and a terrible experience with Jackie's fans. And, it's much lighter compared to the shit she's going through now. But still, for a new channel that had only been active for 2 weeks, getting dragged like that by someone that she admired, can you imagine? And Jackie just has to, pretend like it's nothing, even though she made a huge ass deal about it. That's just crazy to me. And I think just the biggest thing is that, she doesn't want to admit that she was wrong. I feel like that's the biggest reason that, she won't apologize. She's so prideful. She doesn't want to admit that she took this L way to heart, that, she was salty about it and stewing in it. And so she's letting her fans do the dirty work. She's letting her fans do the dirty work, and she's not going to stop them. She put in a deleted tweet, I don't agree with what they're doing, but I ain't going to stop it. And that should say enough about Jackie's character right there. If she's going to let 500,000 people drag a channel that's just barely at 96,000 subs now, because oddly enough, Paige's channel has been growing more now. I just think it's really funny. It seems to me that every time Jackie tried to come after Paige, it was to shut down her channel to make Paige give up. But if anything, she's just been helping her grow. She brought attention to that video of Paige's. And now she's brought attention to Paige again, and she's helping her channel to grow, to flourish, and she's showing her true colors all at the same time. That's absolutely hilarious to me. But that's why I think that she's not going to apologize. Now, obviously, Jackie hasn't posted a real statement, posting her inner thoughts. She's only putting on the bullshit act of, oh, well, she hurt me first, so I'm not going to apologize. She did it first. It's no, sis, you threw the first punch. All Paige ever was respectful. So let me see. I actually liked Jackie Aina a little bit before all this. Now she's just annoying. Same. I really enjoyed Jackie. Like I said in my previous stream, I really admired her journey. I really admire like how upfront she would be, especially, when she would go on Snapchat rants. Like when the whole It Cosmetics scandal happened, do y'all remember that? Like she called them out on the It Cosmetics, founder making a big speech about how she was trying to be inclusive to all women, but then their brand hasn't had any more than like 5 shade ranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skin colors. And Jackie like roasted her about that. I thought that was hella cool. And it's really funny to me that like Jackie acts like she doesn't have influence when she absolutely does. And the fact that she worked with Too Faced, offered her opinion, and now they're coming out with more shade ranges to fit her skin tone and other girls with deeper skin tones. And she's going to act like she doesn't have influence, like she doesn't have clout when she absolutely does. That blows my mind. It's like, you cannot have it both ways. You cannot say that you don't have influence and then, post all these things about things that you've done because you have influence, Jackie. It doesn't make no sense, girl. Let's see. Very much calculated. It feels unreal. Definitely. I know, to just sit and wait for the perfect moment, she showed her true colors. She sure did. Rich Lux mentioned they'd cover this topic at some stage, but nothing yet. Love him so much. I love Rich Lux. He is so fun. My only thing with him is that he doesn't always get all the nitty-gritty details. So when I just want like, a light update of what's happening, I go to him and he's so fun to watch. But when I want like in-depth, I go to other channels. Let's see. That's crazy. I'm not seeing how someone that claims to be holy can do this to another person. That's it, girl. Somebody needs to go to church and repent. I'm just saying. Are you making other videos with updates about this? I'm not sure. This may be the last video, but if there are any further updates, I might make updates. But since I highly doubt that Jackie is going to do anything else or say anything else regarding this topic, unless like, I only feel like this situation will reach a head and completely dissolve if a big YouTuber like Philip DeFranco, for instance, makes a big in-depth, investigation, kind of like what I've been doing, really illustrate what's been happening and call Jackie out. Otherwise, this is just going to be another piece of drama that everybody's going to, forgive Jackie for, sweep under the rug, and people are going to keep coming after Paige until they get tired of it. But whether I'll do another follow-up on this, I don't know. It depends on the situation. But for now, we'll say this is my final video. But again, I don't know for sure. Let's see. Really, Rich Lux will cover. I asked him today. I hope he does. She needs to grow up. Yes, she does. Jackie, she may be making money, but she does not have the emotional maturity to deal with this kind of influencer lifestyle, which I think is really funny. She acts like she is this, big deal, but she can't even handle it when a small YouTube channel gives her constructive criticism. What does that say about her? I love the shade he puts in the videos. I do too. I love him so much. He mentioned in his video yesterday that he would talk about it. Well, great. I love it. She called It Cosmetics, but rave about Charlotte Tilbury foundation that does not have darker shades. I watched it on Here for the Tea. Yes, that's true. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Acting like she ain't, playing with the big leagues so she can get that PR. Like, everybody makes, those videos for, James Charles trying to stay on the Kylie PR list. Somebody needs to do that with fucking Jackie Aina. Somebody do it. Somebody do a compilation of that. I'm going to laugh if somebody does. 2+ million of influence. I know that's right. She had the nerve to say she doesn't have influence like Logan Paul, right? It's like, girl, I'm pretty sure she is the most subscribed Black woman on YouTube, or at least for the beauty community she is. Like, don't come and don't lie about that shit. Half of the fans are young too, makes it 100 times worse. Exactly. Because then she's got, impressionable minds. And they're thinking that this behavior is acceptable. And if they're young, just like how she talked down to the college kid, if she's talking down to younger ones that are like in high school or such, and they're just going to accept it because they're going to take her word as like, the be all end all. They're not going to fight her on it. They're going to be hurt and they're just going to accept it and suck it up. And that's what she's expecting of her audience. But Jackie, this is the real world and not everybody's just going to silently take your shit. Rich Lux, where's my tea, honey? Gimme. I've been waiting a day Australian time and nothing. I'm surprised. He'll probably release it by the time I wake up tomorrow morning. And I'll just make myself a nice cup of hot tea and I'll join you. I'll have some hot tea. I'll put some lemon in there to help my throat because I'm coughing way too much. Whew. Well, what do y'all think, y'all? Do you think we covered everything? Think we got everything? Because manipulate and destroy should be her motto. Yo. Take out like the Bible quote and put that at the bottom of her description box, y'all. I swear to God, if like her YouTube channel gets hacked, like I'm just gonna roll my eyes and be like, Jackie, are you really surprised though? Dude, I'm sure she passed that school with like straight A's. What can I say? Whew. And to once again reiterate the point that Paige's video was not done out of malice, like Jackie was saying, I'm going to read again that quote that Paige said in her video regarding Jackie. She started it off by saying that she appreciated what Jackie was doing because she was a representative of, a skin color like hers. And then she said this. And because you know your impact, because you know your strength, because you know how important it is for you as a dark-skinned Black woman to have the kind of exposure, the kind of fan base that you have, you post what shades and what colors of products it is that you use, and I think that's dope. That doesn't sound malicious to me. And it really shows that Jackie took it way out of line. And funny enough, how she pulled the black card in her Get Ready With Me. But if anything, Paige was the one saying like, hey, let's stand together because I appreciate what you're doing as a fellow woman of color. And Jackie was the one that twisted the knife, girl. Yeah, like I don't know if you saw the video, probably not Strawberry, but like in Jackie's video, she said that, and I was really hurt by this because, it was a fellow Black girl that did this. And I'm like, you did not. Just pull that out of your ass right now. How that really hurts you, Yeah. Yeah, especially since she's the one. She's the one that did this. She's the one that'll, I think yeah. And the fact that she deleted it. She deleted it before you could even watch it. She had that video up, 2 days? 2 days, 500,000 views, clickbaity title, no proof. Funny how she was saying that in her video, Paige's, response was all about how she portrayed Jackie to be this money-hungry person, that she was two-faced and all that. And in this video, she does the same thing for Paige, and it doesn't even hit her. The irony on that. Clickbaity title, portraying her to be something she's not. Just, awful. Let's see, Margarita. Oh, Frenchie. It's on Reddit. The comments on Pretty Paige's videos are disgusting. I hope her and her fiance are safe. I would be a total mess if this was me. I hope she stays away from the comment section. It's toxic. Yeah. Paige says that she's, being strong about it. And thankfully, there are a lot of people that are supporting her. So I hope that she doesn't stop making videos. I'm pretty sure she won't. I'm sure she's going to continue to power through because of, her subscriber count is rising. And even with the haters coming on her videos, she's still making money. She's monetizing. So good for her. Must love dogs. Jackie's video had been uploaded on a few other sites. Dailymotion is one, Vimeo is the other, I think. Thank you. Please look up that video and watch it. That way you can get the full context for the situation. I don't want there to be any, any information that y'all misunderstand. Because I initially responded to Jackie's video, and then when she took it down, I was like, bitch, let's see. The name of the video, it was like a YouTuber scammed me, I think it was. A YouTuber scammed me, get ready with me, things like that. So you can probably find it. Or maybe you can just look up Jackie Aina deleted video. I don't know. Frenchie, I'll be sure to go check it out because I need to see this from both sides. But wow. Yeah. Let me tell you, Jackie puts on airs. I'm going to say that right now. She's going to be very vague. And even though she's vague, she's going to post very clear clues on who she was talking about. Because she doesn't name drop Paige in this video. And in her comment section, she had told her fans, hey, don't put this YouTuber's name in the comments because I don't want to draw any more attention to their channel. Bullshit. Bullshit. I think we all know that was the bullshit. Those comments are horrible. They are. They are. And like I mentioned in the live stream from yesterday, the fact that they were just targeting her body on her surgery video, talking about something as personal as fertility and the weight loss and everything, absolutely despicable. Because Paige never sunk down that low. All she did was criticize Jackie's actions lightly, maybe salty a bit, but she never, ever insulted Jackie the way that she's letting her fans do. She is literally letting her fans act out how she claimed Paige to be. Let's see. Looking for a link now. Oh, I hope you find it. Name of the video. Look up. She thought she was slick. Yeah, she described Paige in full detail. She had the thumbnail in the video as well. And Paige had to disable the comments on her surgery video. That's right. That's right. I hope that Paige gets a fat paycheck from YouTube from this whole mess. So yeah. Whew. If y'all manage to find the video, feel free to link it here. Get that money, sister. And to be realistic, this scandal probably will not affect Jackie unless a big name YouTuber talks about it. Oh, Must Love Dogs found it. Yeah, I hope so too, Strawberry. I really hope so too. I really hope a big name YouTuber talks about this, talks about how Jackie was in the wrong. But they probably won't. So, but we can hope. We can really hope. See, I'm going to let Must Love Dogs put in the link. Be sure to break it up because YouTube is really, anal about putting links in chats, which I think is stupid. But I mean, I can understand. Because if we're all like Jackie Aina, we're going to get hacked like that. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we all know who really hacked Jackie Aina's bank information. It was obviously Papa John's, you guys. You got to at Jackie Aina and at Papa John's. Let her know who's the real culprit. And when she asks for proof, just say, well, you gave them your email and you gave them your address and you gave them their name. And clearly that's all you need to hack somebody. They were just like, I'm in. Let's see. This is almost like John Cookian versus Peter Model over again. Yeah, that's another thing too. People are like, why didn't you call the police? And she said that it was because Paige is in a different country. But like, if she was actually serious about it, she could have called the authorities overseas and had Paige like seized, you know, held, arrested for these kind of charges. But excuse me, the fact that she didn't shows that she didn't have jack shit to prove anything to back up her claims. Yeah. Yep. She passed that class. What can we say? Let's see. Must love dogs. Let's see. It's on Daily Motion. Here, let me look it up and let me see if I can get the link. Just a second. Now it's not coming up on there. Oh, hold on. Let's see. My computer is being really dumb. I apologize. Okay, hold on. Let's just use Google because Daily Motion ain't letting me find it. So. And you said it's on Daily Motion, right? Vimeo. Yeah, let's try the Vimeo one because the Daily Motion one isn't coming up for me at all. Not showing up on any results. Oh, I found the Vimeo one too. Hold on.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
We are not going to play that. Here, let me see if it'll let me do it. Here. There you go. There's a link for you guys. Just connect the dots and y'all can watch her story time. I'm so glad that somebody got a copy of her video. And also, just because I'm being extra shady and throwing the whole damn tree, as Paige says, her eye look ain't that really on point. She was just too busy spilling the non-existent fucking tea that she came up with a really shitty eye look. I'm just saying. Oh, thank you guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. We get around the system because we're #hackers. Here's my hacking message. Click on it, and I'll get into your email. Woo! All right. But for real, y'all, I think this completes everything. I think my argument has been made. I think, you know, everything is out on the floor. This tea has been steeping, and your girl has been coming at you. I was originally going to be drinking iced tea so I could end this on a nice little quip like saying, I'm from the South, and while I like my hot tea, I need to cool it down or something cute like that. But I can't handle iced tea right now. I'm drinking water. I'm boring, I know. But yes, I think we've concluded it. So thank you all once again for joining me. If there's any updates, feel free to like add some comments. down below once this video quits. Let me know. I will try to respond. Since I do have a smaller audience, it is really easy to like keep in contact with y'all. That is a plus of being a smaller YouTuber, I will say. But whew, excuse me. Yeah, once again, I want to reiterate, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for sitting with me for 2 hours. Thank you for hearing all of my bullet points. Thank you for just, hearing what I have to say. And I really hope that someone calls out Jackie for all of her shit. Yeah, 2 hours. We were spilling some steep tea, girl. We were spilling it. It was steeping. It was strong. And whoo, woo! Aw, you guys are so great. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Whew. I'm gonna go and gargle like nobody's business because I've been talking way too long. Whew. Oh, my name. Okay. I promise this will be the last thing I talk about. My channel, if I'm not going to do the usual YouTuber thing of subscribe and like this video, blah, 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 because who cares? This is a video on the internet. If you like what you see, you can do what you want. It's not going to change my life. I'm not going to beg for likes and beg for subscribers. I get tired of that nonsense. You know what I mean? But anyway, my channel. When I joined YouTube back in 2008, I was like in prime weeb mode. If you guys don't know what a weeb is, it's short for weeaboo. I was that crazy emo anime fan that was way too into Naruto for my own good, and for some reason thought I should be a voice actress. So I uploaded a lot of videos on here of me posting auditions for fandom projects that I really wanted to be a part of. And, they're not the worst, but they're not the greatest either. But I think I did okay for my time. YouTube was a different land back then, very different. And I'm still an anime fan today. I'm not like complete weeb trash like I was, back in the day. I don't want to marry Sasuke anymore, thankfully. Oh my God, so glad that that's over with. But yeah, K-pop is my thing too. I'm a K-popper, but I'm not as intense as I used to be. I should actually make a vid about that sometime, about why the K-pop fandom is kind of wearing me out. Because I've been a K-pop fan since 2010. So I'm up in 8 years now, and whew, that's been a ride just as much. But yeah, so on my channel, you'll see a lot of fandom clips. You'll see a lot of all old audition stuff. You'll see a couple things of me recording on my phone, of all things. Just a mishmash of nerdiness, essentially. And I apologize. It was during, my preteen years. What can I say? My preteen and my teenage years, I was a cringy little weirdo. So you'll find some interesting things. Feel free to roast me in the comments. Do what you got to do. But yeah, that's what you'll find here. And my screen name came about because it was the name of this character I really liked from an anime I watched. And the funny thing is that she was a completely minor character, but I loved her name so much I took it. And then I just put Kanashi because it rhymes. So my name is pronounced Yukari Kanashi 88. I like rhyming things, so I was like, ooh, Yukari Kanashi, woo! It's got, I at the end, go E. And then 88, I'm not born in 1988, I just liked 88. I don't know, I'm like Death the Kid in that I like symmetry. I guess. I was like, ooh! So I put it all together, Yukari Kanashi 88. That's been my screen name since like at least 2007, I want to say. So, and I haven't changed it. I'm one of the few YouTubers that kept my screen name just because it feels weird to use my real name. Like I'm not this. I'm not a live action YouTuber, as I say. I'm behind the scenes. But, if I do more talking videos like this, I might rebrand my channel at some point. But at this time, I'm fine with being called Yukari. Whatever. So that's where my name comes from. I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian, but I was a weeaboo at one point. You know, I still lovingly call myself a weeaboo, but I'm not weeb trash. You know, I joke about it, but I'm not like I used to be. Thank God. So let's see. Yes, DBSK. I'm still, girl, I am still salty about what SM did to them. SM in general, just how they treated DBSK, how they treated the Chinese members of EXO, the Chinese members of Super Junior, Henry, Jessica. Like I might eventually make a video about Jessica just because I'm still like heartbroken. It's been like what, 4 years. See, can you talk about what K-pop is in another video? I watched Shane Dawson video about it, but did not understand what K-pop is. I would be happy to do that for you. Absolutely. It will be an interesting video to make. For me, with anime, it was Sailor Moon back in 2008. Hey! You'll find a lot of Sailor Moon on my channel. Sailor Moon is my girl. I in fact was part of a fandoming group with some of my besties on the internet. We dubbed some unaired episodes of Sailor Moon that didn't make it over here in the States, and it was a lot of fun. That's how much of a fan I was. I haven't been in the voice acting game for a while, but yeah, good memories. And Sailor Moon holds a special place in my heart. But the first anime that I realized was an anime was called Vampire Princess Mew, and that's where the character Yukari came from. So, yeah, I grew up watching, you know, Sailor Moon, Mew Mew Power, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, you know, all that stuff. All the Americanized stuff that was, you know, edited and censored. And I didn't realize that it was Japanese. But then when I got a bit older, I realized, oh, this isn't American stuff. So, yeah, my first anime that I realized was an anime, it was called Vampire Princess Mew. It still holds a special place in my heart. It's not, you know, the best anime out there, but it's good. And the manga is really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Let's see, I love anime so much, I learned Japanese. Hey! I studied Japanese in school. I forgot most of it, but I can form a basic sentence every now and again. Kind of, maybe, sometimes. SM can fall on spikes and have a tsunami keep them down, girl. Girl, I feel you. Inuyasha got me. Hey, Inuyasha's a classic. My sister loves that show. Inuyasha or Sailor Moon. Either way, they're all good. They're all good stuff. Whew. Anyway, but yeah, maybe one of these days, if I feel motivated, I'll make a video on K-pop. Several videos, actually. I once had considered making this like a K-pop channel because one of my old K-pop videos got like, I think, 30,000 views or something like that. And I took it down just because I felt cringy looking at myself. It was in response to all the racism that Girls' Generation faced after they won the YouTube Music Video of the Year award back in 2013. But yeah, memories. Anyway, I don't want to keep y'all here. I promised I would stop, so I'm gonna stop talking. But yeah, this was fun. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Whatever I decide to do, maybe this is my comeback to YouTube. Who knows? I'm a lazy person. I can't promise you what I'll do. But, you know, if I have people that'll watch it, maybe I'll make it. We'll see. But yeah, feel free to leave some comments what you'd like to see from me, whether it's more drama, whether it's anime stuff, K-pop stuff, something completely different, you know, let me know. I'll take it into account, and if I decide to make it, I'll make it. There you go. But yeah, thank you so much again, you guys, for watching this with me. Oh, thank you, Margarita. Aw. I might just do that. I might just do that because woo, K-pop has made a transformation. It sure has. It has changed a lot from the time that I've been a fan. And Strawberry, you've been a fan longer than me, so you've seen an even bigger evolution. I know. Whew, times have changed. But yeah, y'all have a good night. It is after 2 a.m. for me. I should be going to bed. Whether I will, I don't know. But once again, thank you all for joining me today. Y'all have a good night. Like I said, leave comments if y'all have suggestions. If you have questions, maybe we'll do another one of these. I don't know. But yeah, thank you again, guys. I'm going to call it quits from here. Woo-hoo. Oh, wait. We got to end this video on a funny note. So hold on. This is going to be our ending song. Not officially, but for this night. So we'll play it. We'll play it. Let's see if I can find it. Y'all probably can guess what I'm about to play right now, huh? Here, hold on. Let's see. I hope this is the right song.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scary Spirit. So from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories. Expose, 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 expose.
Because I am that cringy.
Expose, expose, expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose.
Throw in a cringy dab. That's the end for real. I think I've made you guys suffer enough. Y'all have a good night. For real this time. Woo. Bye, guys.